On the floating isles of Ethra 9, the morning brings a deception of absolute peace. Here, the Gossamer Wool-Mite begins its daily routine, perfectly camouflaged within the pastel undergrowth. With eyes like polished sea glass, it watches a world that seems soft, bouncy, and harmless. Life is a lazy tumble through an endless buffet of moisture and light. But in this orbital paradise, safety is merely a temporary state of physics. As the sun climbs toward its zenith, an invisible change begins to take hold. The dust no longer falls. It begins to drift upward, caught in the rising tide. The mite feels the lift. Static charge bristles through its dense, cloud-like coat. It is exposed, far too far from the only anchor strong enough to save it. Hunger is forgotten. Survival now demands a desperate relocation. Suddenly, the planet's grip loosens. Gravity falls away to half its strength. A simple hop transforms into a soaring, slow-motion ballet. Suspended over the abyss, it glides toward the sanctuary of the succulent fields. But here, against the open sky, it is dangerously exposed. It must navigate the thinning air before the laws of nature invert completely. Mid-air, the atmosphere thickens with debris that has forgotten which way is down. Waterfalls abandon their descent, arcing sideways in confused ribbons of gold. The trajectory is disrupted. Chaos becomes the only constant. It must swim through the sky, paddling desperately against the rising drift. With a final correction, it aligns itself with the target island. A soft landing marks the end of the journey, but only the beginning of the trial. The diamond root succulent stands firm, an iron anchor in a floating world. In the vacuum of low pressure, the flora erupts into a sudden, silent bloom. Bioluminescent nectar floats free, a mesmerizing sphere of pure energy. For a moment, the violence of the cosmos creates a portrait of breathtaking beauty. Then, the solar zenith strikes. The trap snaps shut. Gravity does not just lessen, it violently reverses. The ground becomes the ceiling. The mite is torn from the earth, yanked upward by the hand of the sun. There is no up or down now, only the pull of the vacuum. Helpless, it falls towards the stars. With millisecond precision, the Magna Grip claws find their mark. It dangles over the infinite sky, held by nothing but friction and will. The world falls upward around it, a reverse avalanche of stone and water. 60 minutes of agonizing endurance begins. Muscle and magnet strain against the void, refusing to surrender. As the sun passes its zenith, the planet exhales. Gravity snaps back. The creature returns to the earth with a heavy thud. Alive, unbroken, it shakes the stardust from its coat. There is no time for celebration. There is only time to graze, safe until tomorrow, when the sky will try to claim it once again.